Hey guys, KD here. Right, today I'll be bringing to you guys my 4-2-2 aggressive attacking setup. Right, it's much requested by my Twitch followers and some of my friends locally. Right, I would have recently entered a friendly local tournament where I was able to win the tournament using these tactics. Right, so I know that it's a tactic that can work. Right, let me get straight into it. For the setup, I'll be using the ultra defensive. It really doesn't matter, right? I'll just be using the ultra defensive to show the setup. Okay, with the defensive style, we want to use press on heavy touch. The reason for press on heavy touch is you want that additional aggression from the AI players, right? The team naturally moves up the field and presses not too much. It presses just enough, right? Without completely pulling players out of position, like constant pressure, right? And balance, it's too passive, right? When playing in delay, especially weekend league, and well, in my country we play with 70 to 85 ping, really, right? And it has a bad delay. Like when playing with delay, to manual press is like really difficult. So press and heavy touch, right, is what we will go with here. For the width, we will use a balanced width of 5. Now, if you go too low with the width, you get exploited on the wings. If you go too high, you end up getting killed through the middle, right? So we just keep it balanced where you can effectively cover the wing and the middle of the pitch, right? The depth, we go with 5 here as well, as we would like a balanced depth to be able to press, but not too high up the field that we get caught on counters and our defenders out of position constantly, right? With the offensive style, we go with balance. Now, long ball can work here, but balance is better, because with balance you have control over the speed of your attack, or the build-up, more so to say. Like with balance, you can decide how you would like to score, how you would like to build up, right? When you win the ball back fast, you then decide how you would like to attack, whether it be down the wings, whether it be knocked through the middle, you just decide, right? But you'll be winning the ball back high up the field, and you will have a lot of players on the opponent side of the field pressuring them, right? The offensive width here, we go with 5. Again, it's all about balance. Now, something to mention: when I created these tactics, I tweaked them to be able to play 90 minutes of a game, not to use as a balls to the wall formation, as I have a 4-4-2 setup for that I'll probably cover if you guys request it, right? But it's this setup for the 4-2-2 is the setup that I created to be able to play with for 90 minutes, right? So it's all about balance with aggression and attacking setup, right? For players in box, we go with 5 as well. I tested this out on 6. It was pulling the CDMs up a little bit too much and leaving you open to counter, and I tried it on 4 and 3, which just wasn't giving enough in pressuring the opponent, overloading them with the attack, right? 5 seems to be the perfect balance, right? Not too defensively open, but it allows you to pressure the opponent when you have the ball, and you have a lot of passing options. With corners and free kicks, we stay at 1. No need to carry them up anymore. You will be open to counters, and we don't want that at all, right? So leave them on 1. right? This is the formation 4-2-2. The setup here, as I said, Son and Ben Yedder on top, Atal and Lucas Moura, Ram and Lam, Awan, Cyprian, CDMs, and my backline, Alex Telles, Militao, Sergio Ramos, Carvajal, with the boss himself in goal, Ter Stegen, right? And these are the instructions. For Ben Yedder, right, your left central attacker, everything balanced, right? What I've noticed from trying all the different variations in the instructions is that he makes the best runs when he's unbalanced, right? If you put him stay central or drift wide, it messes with his runs. Like, he would constantly be making one predictable run. So it's better to leave him unbalanced, right? The right central attacker, this is where it gets a bit unique, right? False 9 attacking runs and stay forward. Now what the false 9 does here, it allows Son to act as if he's a cam in a 4-2-3-1 setup. And you know, 4-2-3-1 is the most meta formation. Now this setup, it kind of imitates the 4-2-3-1, so it has the defensive stability and the midfield strength, but in the final third it is stronger because it has 2 strikers, right? Son will constantly look for space to help bring the ball forward and create a lot of space, create a lot of plays. His natural movement as a false 9 also pulls defenders away from their positioning, because they constantly have to be marking him in all the strange positions he may be finding himself in, right? The Ram, Atal, you have him on come back on defense, get into box for crosses. Now in the defensive setup of this setup, it defends like a 4-4-1-1 with the Lam and Ram both on come back on defense, falling back deep to help defend, and with false 9 Son, he will fall in right on top of the midfield line as a somewhat cam, and then Ben Yedder will be on top. But the minute you get the ball on the wingers or the midfielders, the CDMs, Son and Ben Yedder will start making movements to have that 2 striker setup, right? The Lam and Ram, same instructions. CDMs, balance attack, balance defensive behavior, aggressive interceptions, and cover center. Now I've tested this out with aggressive interceptions versus normal interceptions. With aggressive interceptions, you win more 50-50s, as well as the players naturally win more loose balls, or if the opponent controls a ball poorly, the CDM will take the ball from the opponent, right? You leave them on balance attacking support so that they make forward runs, right? The way how it's set up, it's that when both of them are on balance attacking support runs, it doesn't mean that they both just leave the midfield and attack all at once. One would always naturally stay back while the other one goes forward for the attacking, right? The setup with aggressive interceptions is the best movement of CDMs I've gotten in all the setups I've tried and all the settings I've tweaked, right? I would recommend, if you struggle too much with your defense in the midfield, you can put one of these guys, the most defensive one, to stay back while attacking, right? But the setup works best with both of them on balance attack, right? The right back, have him on stay back while attacking, everything else balance. Left back, same, stay back while attacking, everything else balance. Now, this is a personal preference for me, where I've seen where the keeper makes less errors when he's on comfort crosses and sweeper keeper. Now, I used to have a lot of glitches where the keeper will hesitate to run out with a cross, and because of that he'll be late and the ball will bubble up and end up in the back of the goal. But with this, he's always out and always punches the ball and gives me an opportunity to then stabilize my defense to stop that goal from scoring. Alright, so these are the instructions for the players for the setup, right? I will now play some clips that would demonstrate how the setup runs, how the team builds up, and how the defensive stability is, right? Pay close attention to Son in the clips, as he's the false 9 that will be dropping back a bit to help bring the ball forward.
The ball with Luka Modric. Petit. Diego Maradona. An important interception. Lucas with it. Son seducing with his passing. Lucas Moura. A glorious chance. And the ball in. Son. Good visualization and execution. Just unable to get his cross beyond the first defender. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Has a go. And he's taking progress. Splendid defending from Carvajal. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Slipped through by Lucas.
Now they're looking to get forward from this position. Son. Well, they've got the opposition on the back foot with this break. They're coming at them with numbers. And now the shot! Shot blocked here. Awa Ben Yedder. Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack. This could be a chance. A brilliant breakaway goal. Socrates. I think he saved them there with that interception. Cyprien. Wheelon Cyprien. Incisive pass. Brilliant goal! We've had an hour gone here, and still 30 minutes left. Slipping it through. To bring them level. Full on the frame of the goal. And there it is, the goal. Such spirit.
Okay guys, that was the clips on how the formation runs, how the structure runs, right? If you enjoyed it and if you find that it works for you, please like, subscribe and follow me on Twitch. I stream Weekend League from Thursdays to Sunday. Based on the feedback from you viewers, I'll show you guys my balls to the wall 4-4-2 setup. That's when I'm in dire need of a goal, all or nothing. And my 4-2-3-1 second variation setup that I use to close out games against really difficult opponents. Alright, thanks for watching.